Hello everybody, just come down to Christchurch because I want to celebrate some amazing people who stand behind a lot of what we do in FaithWorks and who we don't always talk about very often. Tracy's formed an amazing relationship with a whole bunch of funders here in Christchurch, but one particularly called the Christchurch Magdalene Trust, who are just fabulous in supporting the CMA work that's done here. There's the sort of family sport, the hardship fund they have, the furniture bank, the community meal. They are just amazing at getting behind this. They love supporting people in this area, and that partnership is so fruitful because they've been doing it for many years. So hats off to you, Tracy, for building that relationship, but also major thanks to Christchurch Magdalene Trust. And actually we just heard yesterday that 3 of our projects have got some funding from the Valentine Trust. So you may have heard us talk about our favourite local funders, Valentine and Cupertine, who are just wonderful at going on and on each year, giving us a bit of fun. So well done to Nicola up in Blandford for getting some money for their CMA work, and also for Rob for the funding bids he's put in for the homelessness and training stuff, but also a little bit of money into the HIA program as well. So these little bits of funding just really helpful to make sure we can keep doing what we're doing. So big thank you to those of you involved in that side of the work, and don't forget we are very soon going out for what we're going to call something like an external fundraiser. So not we're doing the grant funding, but what about all the other fundraising opportunities that we've got, working with local businesses, working with other partners, maybe giving people those packs so they can do sponsored stuff for us and so on. So look out for that job coming down the line. More good news, Roger's back. So Roger, you know, went on a bike ride to Africa and didn't quite turn out as he expected, but his health is much better. He's eager to get back into stuff, and so from today Roger will be back working in operational admin with the HIA team, which will be really helpful. And also good news, Carol is going to start today as our financial resilience lead, and she's going to be step by step sort of starting to think about the really good practice materials we can use, building little volunteer teams in, starting in Poole and Blandford, and yeah, but it's going to be a bit of a journey to get into all of that, but we're really grateful to have Carol on board. And what I've asked Sharon to work with Carol over the next 6 months to get her into that work, help her to get to know all the ways that we work, because Carol's been working with Sharon in Wimborne Food Bank when Carol was working for Citizens Advice. So it's really great that Sharon's able to pick that up for us as well. One other little really nice thing that happened this week was we got a letter into the office, and some of you will know about this already, but this was like I think it was about 8 pages of handwritten thank you from an individual who has used a whole range of our services. She went to somewhere called, had all sorts of challenging situations during COVID, ended up at BH1, which is one of the Salvation Army place in Boscombe. They referred us to our half-time work, and David and Claire did a great job of getting into accommodation. Then she hit some financial problems, and Citizens Advice referred us to the CMA team. So a massive thank you to Stephen and one of his volunteers, Helen, who've helped her through all her financial stuff. And she's back working, she's got her own place, she's in such a better place, and she's just so grateful. And actually the kicker to that letter is right at the end, where she says she's so grateful because a few weeks ago a 56-year-old friend of hers who hadn't come out of homelessness, hadn't dealt with alcohol issues, died sadly through those situations, and she realises just how grateful she is for all the work you do. I love the fact that joined up different parts of our work, and we helped an individual, we fought for the one, as it keeps on saying. But she said she reached out for help, and that's why we were able to come alongside her, and she's in such a different place. So thank you to all of you involved in that. Thank you to all of you involved day by day in those one individual or individual family, and really working to bring life to them. There's a little verse somewhere in the New Testament which says about for us, if we ask anything according to his will, that's God's will, he hears us. So asking is a good thing to do. Have a good week, and we'll talk again soon.